This week we come to you after having taken on traditional rivals Kangaroos in 4 grades at our home ground of Stan Williams Park. It was a good day for the club, getting 3 out of the 4 grades into the winners circle, which was pleasing. We actually missed last week's video in the aftermath of the Innisfail clash. Just a quick recap on that Innisfail game. Unfortunately, the A-grade guys we weren't able to withstand a second half onslaught from Innisfail. The first half was a really high quality game of football from both sides. Innisfail got a couple of early tries. Full credit to our players. The boys were able to peg those back, and we actually went into half time with a 20 points to 10 lead at Oranges. To start the second half, probably a couple of things that didn't quite go our way, took some momentum away from our side, unfortunately, and gave that momentum to Innisfail, and their side are too good to be asked twice to capitalise, and they certainly did that. Unfortunately, they were able to run away 38-24. When it was disappointing with that scoreline. I think both sides will certainly agree that the scoreline deserved to be a lot closer. It was a very good quality game of football, and unfortunately, lefts were too strong.
Gets in, gives the Rod Jensen shapes, gives it a tie, he plays dummy again, and Ty Williams. They just drop off him, and he's off and he's away. He gives it to the fullback. 3 tries for Hayden Topless under the hedge. And the first strikes again. Really good ball, shapes up, try to run through, and knocks on. Oh! Right in the middle of the park. And a missed ball then, a drop ball down by and a good try, a good chase there by Kifitan Bua. Robbie wants the ball, gives it to Robbie. Robbie puts a big high kick, cross kick, right to the upright. And if they let it bounce, and Benny shot, scores. Good kick there by Robbie Swain. And Benny also, which are they going left or right, they're coming back to the left. Into the half puts a little kick in. And a smart little kick there by the little halfback, showing as if he's going to pass it.
This week, as I mentioned, Kangaroos, 4 grades, they got off to a really positive start with the C grade boys racking up 70 points to 12 over Kangaroos. Admittedly, Kangaroos were low on troops with only 12 players, but needless to say, it was a pretty good effort from our players to rack up such a comprehensive score.
Everybody's big. Cairns Brothers number 13, Carlo Costa.
Our under-18s then unfortunately went down again this week, but to the high-flying Kangaroos, they're on top of the ladder, and it's no wonder they're a quality football side with a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and they've got some nice punch in their forwards as well. They're a very well coached side with Eddie Saylor, and they're certainly the team to beat in the under-18s competition. Our guys were a little bit undermanned. A few guys still not returned back from their school holiday travels back to home communities, and once we get those guys back and that under-18 side's back at full strength, we've got no doubt that they'll certainly be a force to be reckoned with come September. reserve grade, got another victory up, which was pretty important. The pack had certainly closed in on our reserve grade side, and a win would have seen them tumble down to 5th, but by getting the win, a loss would have seen them tumble down to about 5th, but getting the win really entrenches them back in the top 3, which is obviously very important come finals time. Bondi Uni's guys did it a little bit tough, both sides down to 12 men after a little bit of spike crept into the game, and we spent an extra 10 minutes with an extra player as well, with one put in the bench for a little bit of a shoulder charge effort, which was disappointing when you get those sorts of things out of the game. They're against the rules, and the referees certainly showed this year that they're not scared to put something in the game should they adopt the shoulder charge. In the A grade game, it was a pretty important game for Brothers A grade. We're precariously placed on the ladder, sitting in 6. Going into the game, we were 4 points adrift of the 5, with that 5th place side being Kangaroos. So a win was vitally important to try and keep our season alive, and we knew that a loss would pretty much sound the death knell for us. The boys took the field with the type of intensity that we really needed. And it was very much a continuation on what we've done over the last few weeks. What was most pleasing was the fact that we did it for the full 80 minutes.
Marshu from Badu came back from out of origin last week. Charlie Dula in and away, good step, gives it back to Brusky. And Brusky, here we go. Brusky takes it all the way to the line. 5'8", playing 5'8" today. Broski, an up-and-coming prospect for Cairns Brothers. Scores it in the corner. Good set, good movement, good ball movement, bodies in motion. Big shout out again to you guys up that are listening in and tuning in. You're here with Magic Mike. Up. Comes in for the strike. Brings it from left to right, swings it around. And the flags go up. Right up in the uprights. The referee points to the mark. Brothers makes a good tackle there. Josh Manor comes out from the left-hand side. Makes a good through. Loses the ball. Cliffy Tindula, little pass there to Daniel Moka. Daniel Moka slides into the corner. 6 to go. The referee barks it. Moka scores his second try for this afternoon. Cliffy Tandura takes a little dart again. Finds the hole in the middle. Finds the roll, fends him off. Gives it to Moshu. Moshu, unselfish play there by Cliffy Tandura. He could have went himself. He gives it to Moshu. Maipele Moshu.
Kangaroos will be the first to say that they're a little bit undermanned, but that's by the by. We really had a job to do on the weekend, and we achieved the goals that we set for ourselves. We went into half-time with a 16-0 lead, and really not comfortable that that was ever going to be enough. And fortunately, in the second half, we were able to pile on 6 extra tries, which made the win all the more pleasing. We played from the first minute right through to when Big Sass Man scored in the 80th minute. In what really was our first 80-minute performance of the season. So, as I said, that was very pleasing, and there's a lot of positive signs as we move forward for the rest of the season from here. It's obviously really important that we continue to win and build momentum if we're to make any sort of splash in September. We turn our attention towards Atherton on Saturday night at Stan Williams Park, which will be good. Back at home again in what will be our final home game of the season, and it'll be a Saturday night game to coincide with the reunion of all premiership winning sides, regardless of the grade. All premiership winning sides from 2004, 1994, 84, 74, 64 and so on are all invited down to Stan Williams Park to join in the festivities, which should provide plenty of entertainment and a fun-filled evening there on Saturday night. Out of the game on the weekend, it was really hard to try and single out anybody for a great performance, because it really was a team effort, and it'd be remiss of me to single 1 or 2 people out, because it'd be an injustice to the other 14, 15 who miss out. So, but in saying that, I'll do that. Matty Bond was again exceptional, coming up against his old club. He was obviously keen for a big game.
Play down. Gives it to Moshu. Moshu puts a kick in, looking for, there's no fullback there. And a good bounce. And a good try. Good try by Adam Kelly, who's been dominant all this afternoon.
I thought Adam Kelly had his best game for us this season, as did Big Sassman. He was very good.
The bell sounds. Sassman just takes it forward. And Sassman scores right on the buzzer. The money ball. Seals the game for Cairns Kangaroos here this afternoon with a kick to come.
I actually thought Clifton Tildora's form over the last 2 weeks has been very, very good. They've been the best 2 games he's played for us this year, so hopefully he can maintain that sort of form for us. And it was great to get Maipele Morshu back on the park. Players play for the weekend though was James Dooler. Big duels he's had the last 5 weeks out with some work commitments down south. He went away as a lumberjack and he come back as a baby-faced assassin, so he was fantastic for us to have back in the side this week, and hopefully with a few more games under his belt and picking up on his match fitness, it's going to bode well for the final series, should we be fortunate enough to sneak into the 5. That about wraps up this week. As I mentioned, we take on Atherton in the 4 grades, we take on Atherton in 3 grades, and our C grade side take on Mariba, or as they're better known as Malanda. So big afternoon, starting at 2:30 with the C grade game. followed by the 18s into reserve grade, into the A grade game, coinciding with reunion, and what should be a pretty good afternoon. So hopefully everyone can get down there, and until next week, go the fish.